MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Kyle Freeland gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
First pitch, 110.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So stepping in, Ildemaro Vargas is 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Row, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away, and everybody's at 0. So they could start fresh and stay hot.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Madison Bumgarner will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon. And that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
Again, he sends it out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's got 12 hits in 49 tries. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Story is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball.
In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
The 1-0 home. There goes the runner. Strike taken, the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. An inning in the books, no score on the show. Now at the plate, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball. Playing 11, 1-1.
a 1-1 home.
1, 2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he begins the game just a single dinger shy of 30 for the year so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. McMahon fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there. In now, Nick Ahmed. As he hits one on a line to left field. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. He currently sits 7th in the National League in runs batted in, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Walker, playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Ahmed stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Marte is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Nick Ahmed. Defense is this guy's calling card. One of the slickest defenders in our game. Super sure-handed and doesn't get enough love on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Ryan McMahon goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Standing in now, Josh Fuentes. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Hard on the ground toward short. Med fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Carson Kelly. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Carson Kelly.
Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
At the plate, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Third inning, no score to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Chris Owings. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Striding in for the Rockies, Drew Butera is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Peralta on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Freeland.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Freeland. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
2 well executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Popped him up. Kelly over to his left, and that retires the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2.
Ball 2. Playing 2. 2-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. The count is full.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. One down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ketel Marte.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for Arizona. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Blackmon on the move. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 28 on the season, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, David Peralta. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, David Dahl.
The left fielder, David.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Trevor Story steps in now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1.
20-12, 1-2 to count.
Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 44 on the year, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Number 19. Charlie.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Two out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the pitch. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
No.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Blackman. Can't get to it in time. That's a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box now, Christian Walker. High in the air out to center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down.
The batter, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Striding into the box, Carson Kelly. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Ahmed rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
To the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. He swings and grounds it to short. And there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 2, Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. One for the Diamondbacks on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ryan McMahon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
The 0-2 home. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Josh Fuentes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Marte is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew.
Now to the plate, Drew Butera. He flew out in his last at-bat. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
Ball 1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Fuentes rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the Rockies have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
In now, Kyle Freeland. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Into the box now, Ildemaro Vargas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Ildemaro Vargas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. pulls this one in the air out to left. On the run is Dahl. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Into the box, Ketel Marte. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
No strike.
Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Touché, sir.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, David Peralta.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A man at third with one away. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Chopped toward the second baseman. McMahon gathers it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a fly ball. Blackman on the move, but this will land untouched. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Arizona's on top, 3-2. Leading off the inning, David Dahl, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
David Dahl.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Right.
Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Coming to the plate now, Trevor Story. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. The 1-1. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Trevor Story. Home run number 39 on the season for him, as the Rockies have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball out of the ballpark like he did just there.
Standing in now, Nolan Arenado. And that misses for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Ready for another shot now, Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one right down Main Street. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Peralta's after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Ahmed. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Nick Ahmed.
Raimel Tapia is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 15, Raimel Tapia.
Brendan Rodgers will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 7, Brendan Rodgers.
Sam Hilliard is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Into the box, Christian Walker. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well. Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Ashton Godot comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 68, Ashton Godot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-0 count. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove. that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, and it's now 6-3.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
The pitcher, number 40.
To the plate now, Madison Bumgarner. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Ball. Count is full. 3-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Here's Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Three runs already home here. 1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Still only one out in the inning. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Comes set. Now the pitch.
Full count.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
Philip Deal takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Philip Deal.
At the plate, Ketel Marte standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, David Peralta, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1. Popped into the air, back behind second. McMahon waits on it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
The first baseman, Josh
The pitch.
Fuentes.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The center fielder, number 12, Fred Owings.
Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. 0-for-2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 0-2 once more. That's popped up. Here comes Peralta, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, the catcher, Drew Butera.
Standing in now, Drew Butera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, one man out. In there, 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Bumgarner removed to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to left. Peralta is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Elias Diaz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. In his career, Diaz hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. A runner on first with two away. And that misses. 2-1. Diaz, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Hit to third. Throw to second in time. What a play as the side is retired. One left for Colorado. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Scott Oberg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 45, Scott Oberg.
Eduardo Escobar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Eduardo Escobar.
Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. A high fastball is in there. changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Christian Walker is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Yohan Lopez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Domingo Leyba will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping into the box, Raimel Tapia, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brendan Rodgers bats next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Rockies are down quietly. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now at the plate, Carson Kelly. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Domingo Leyba. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Comes set, and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Starling Marte, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
This is foul right side.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Ildemaro.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ildemaro Vargas. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Nothing for the Diamondbacks in their half of the ninth. On to the bottom half. One last shot for Colorado. They've got some work to do, down 6-3. Archie Bradley enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
Striding in to start the ninth, Sam Hilliard. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ryan McMahon is at the plate as he watches ball one. Bradley, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
2 balls and a strike now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta on the move. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Now back, first baseman, Josh.
So striding forward now, Josh Fuentes. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
At the plate, Chris Owings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, he does surrender one run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
6-4 the outcome today. The Diamondbacks used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Madison Bumgarner records his 14th winning decision of the season. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 49th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, 4 runs on 8 hits.
The regular season is winding down, but the postseason races are heating up. Here's how yesterday's nail-biting action went down. Starting out in the NL West, the D-backs finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-4. Entering the day's action, the Rockies are in second place in the NL West, 8 games out of first. And the Diamondbacks are third in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wildcard. The Dodgers got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 7-4. At the start of the day, the Padres sit in 4th place in the National League West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Dodgers are atop the division. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Giants racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-4. Heading into the day, the Giants sit in last place in the National League West division. They're over 20 games out of first. While the Brewers sit in second place in the National League Central, they trail first by 4 games. Carlos Correa launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping the Astros push past the Braves 9-0. In the standings, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Astros are in third place in the AL West, 12 games behind first place. The Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-0. As of today, the Marlins sit in 4th place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mets are third in the division, 19 games out of first. The Phillies totaled 11 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. As of right now, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East, 11 games out of first. While the Phillies are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 9-5. At the start of the day, the Cubs are in third place in the NL Central. They're 15 games back. And the Cardinals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cincinnati Reds swatted 4 home runs in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 15-5. Heading into the day, the Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Reds are atop the division, 4 games up. Aroldis Chapman got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays, 4-3. As of today, the Yankees are leading the American League East. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion. And the Rays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Eduardo Rodriguez grabbed his 13th win overall this year as the Red Sox claimed victory over the Orioles 3-1. As of right now, the Red Sox are in 2nd place in the AL East, 9 games back. And the Orioles are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Carlos Santana drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, helping the Indians push past the Blue Jays 7-4. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. In the standings, the Indians sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd. While the Blue Jays sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Chicago White Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 10-7. At the start of the day, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the White Sox are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Twins combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. Entering the day's action, the Royals are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 19 games out of first, while the Twins are atop the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wildcard. The Oakland Athletics sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 6-2. As of today, the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. And the Athletics are atop the division, 4 games up. The Mariners completed a 3-game series sweep as they stole a win in extra innings over the Rangers 3-2. Heading into the day, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mariners are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. That'll do it for now. Enjoy today's pennant chase baseball, and don't forget to check back in tomorrow morning for all the highlights from the action. Playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Mitch Garver was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, as the Twins downed the Tribe 12-6. In the standings, the Twins are leading the American League Central, 1 game ahead of second, while the Indians are second in the division, 1 game out of first. And that's all we've got for now. Lots of exciting pennant chase action coming your way later today. Tune in tomorrow for a full recap. It's officially scoreboard watching season as the regular season comes to a close. Here on Inside the Show, starting in the American League Central, Yuli Gurriel sent 2 into the seats while driving in 6, leading the Astros past the Indians 8-3. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. As of right now, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, only a game and a half back. And the Astros have now clinched one of 2 AL wildcard spots with the win. And that's the show for today. Join us again tomorrow for all the latest pennant chase news and results from around the league.